Well, the good news is I have my slide back from Sig. Now the bad news is they were unable to repair my slide. Stay tuned to find out exactly what happened and the possible solution to breaking my Sig P365-X Macro. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. First off, bear with me. I do have a cold, so I sound a little nasally. I went hunting last week. Luckily, I was able to get some meat for the freezer. Had a really good time out in near San Antonio, I believe, area, doing some hunting. So I'm back, but I'm left with the cold. So if you are unaware, I broke my slide for my Sig P365-X Macro. I had it exactly for 1 day before breaking it. Some of you in the comments before roasted me pretty harshly about what I did. And I don't blame you. It was a stupid mistake, and I'm hopefully the reason I'm even sharing this and not hiding it or even saying anything about it is because I just hopefully y'all can learn from it. Pretty sure you guys are more competent than I am when it comes to anything gunsmith related. So just learn from my mistake, and I just really at the end of the day want to share Sig's response to this whole situation because this is an expensive gun, and if anything happens when it comes to Sig, if you're on the fence when it comes to a Sig, I hope this just points you in the right direction. So basically broke the screws off inside my slide for the optics plate, could not get them out. One of you, I read one of your comments before about multiple mistakes being made, and I think he made some good points there when it comes to the mistakes that I made trying to remove the screws out of the slide with the optics plate. But at the end of the day, long story short, they broke. I tried to fix it and made the broken problem, the problem even worse. I gave Sig a call. They told me to ship out the slide to them, and they will assess it and let me know. They didn't charge me anything for shipping. I sent it out. They received it in 2 days. A day later, after they received it, I got a call from one of their gunsmiths, and basically what he said is, "There's nothing I can do for you when it comes to this slide." He said, "The problem being is that there's just not enough material for us to even attempt to tap a new threads for you for the optics player for an optic." He said that if there was more material there, that they could, even if there was more material and it was stripped all the way down, there was no threads, they could get some new threads. He said there's just not enough material. And I had a feeling, I was pretty sure that was gonna be the response because me looking at it and looking at the other post that holds through the screws in, you could see that this one had significantly less material. I don't know why I kept going and trying to get it out, but I was just, once I knew that it was beyond my ability, I kind of was like, whatever, I'll try to do it. So huge mistake on my part. Embarrassing mistake to say the least. So when I was talking to the gunsmith at Sig, I was like, man, this is so embarrassing. And he said, trust me, we've seen a lot. He said, this is nothing compared to some of the things we've seen. Super nice guy. Didn't make me feel like an idiot, even though he had every right to. He was really kind. So he said, we do have a solution. He said, we have 2 solutions for you. One, I'll send the slide just back to you. You could take it and you could take it to your own personal gunsmith and see if they can do anything for you. He said, but my suspicion is just with not enough material there, there's just, it's a new line of guns that we introduced. He said, there's just not a lot out there for it right now. He said, so you could try. He said, but we could do that. You could try if you want that. Or he said, again, it's so new. He said, I'm not sure. I'll have to talk to some people, whoever he talks to, and get back to you, and we can just replace your slide and take out the internals from the broken slide and put it in the new one. He said there will be a fee for that. He said how much that is. He said I'll have to get back to you. He said what would you like to do going forward? And I said get me that price first and we'll see, because I did take this to a gunsmith before I sent it to Sig, and he said exactly what that guy said. He said we won't touch it. There's just nothing we could do for you when it comes to not having enough material to work with. So a day later he got back to me within 24 hours and gave me a price. I cannot give you that price here because of YouTube. They will immediately strike this video down, and I already have one strike. I get 2 more and this channel has ceased to exist, so I can't play with that right now. But All I have to say is Sig really went out of their way, because these slides are not even for sale. And I'll do a close-up so you guys can see exactly what I messed up, and you could roast me in the comments and hurt my feelings in the comments, but I will show you a close-up so you know what not to do, even though I'm pretty sure y'all are pretty competent when it comes to firearms if you're watching this channel, and you know this is something you shouldn't do in the first place. So, but overall, I just want you to get the experience that I got when it comes to Sig's customer service. So he got back to me with the price, and all I could say is the fact that they really went out of their way to help me. I did have to pay, so this was a pretty expensive mistake, but I did not have to pay as much as I thought I would. I'm guessing that if I took this to a gunsmith and they were even able to repair it to some extent, I would probably pay more for the gunsmith, or even the hourly labor rate when it came to fixing the slide, than I would for this new slide. So big shout out to Sig for being so kind and gracious, and just really going out of the way to make sure that I get this repaired, even though at the end of the day, as all of you said and I said, it was my mistake. They could have just sent it back and say, hey, this is not part of warranty, you messed it up, which it wasn't part of warranty. It's all on you, there's nothing we're gonna do for you. But they didn't do that. They went through multiple levels to try to find out what they could do to fix this for me. So this was, my second Sig purchase, and I know I'm going to continue to purchase Sig, because just knowing that they have that behind them as far as customer service goes is really a big shout out. They don't know I'm making this video or anything like that. They don't know I even have a YouTube channel, but so I just have to say a big shout out to Sig for doing what they did to repair this. So I did get my slide back broken, so they did send this back even though they couldn't fix it. So basically very expensive paperweight, or if someone can fix it, maybe an extra Sig slide. However, I do have finally my completed Sig X Macro. This is going to be my new everyday carry. I absolutely love this gun. I haven't even been able to shoot mine yet. I've shot a couple other ones before I went out and purchased this one, so I know how it shoots, and I absolutely love it. But I will not carry this one until I put some more rounds through it, or put rounds through it. And after I put some rounds through it, I will definitely be doing a review on this and my thoughts on the Sig X Macro as an everyday carry. But as of right now, I can tell you, I absolutely just, man, this is one of my favorite guns, and I'm so excited for this. It's a perfect combo between everyday carry, and that capacity makes it really good for even a bedside gun. So I really like that fact that I don't have to switch it out. But I will be doing a review on this. So that is basically what happened with my Sig X Macro. Very expensive mistake, and Sig was very gracious in their response to me, and just learn from my mistake. Don't do something stupid like this. But wait, I do have something to show you guys, so don't click off this video just yet. This is a brand new gun that I just bought, and is probably, besides the Sig X Macro, one of my favorite guns I have ever owned. So check it out. Springfield XD Elite in 10mm. I've never owned a 10mm before. This is my first 10mm, and I have to say, I have put quite a few rounds for this. Expensive ammunition, but it seems like it's becoming more of a mainstream thing, so hopefully the prices on ammunition continue to drop. But it's just something I don't even care, because it's so fun to shoot. I've put some rounds through this. It's such a soft shooting gun. Now, there is Sig, there is Glock, there is M&P came out with a 10mm semi-auto. This one is 16 plus 1, yeah, 16 plus 1, so 17 rounds of 10mm in this gun. It just feels so good in the hand. I'll be doing a comprehensive review on this next week when I get some more rounds through it. I'm waiting for my optics plate so I can put the 507C on it. But there is some very specific reasons why I chose the Springfield XD Elite over a Glock 20, over the new M&P in 10mm, as well as the Sig. So I do want to share that with you. There's one really main reason why I chose this Springfield over any of the other 10mm out there on the market right now. But all I have to say is this is an amazing gun, probably one of my favorites I've ever owned. So be on the lookout for that video. That will be coming out probably on Friday. So Make sure you have post notifications on, you like and you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate each one of you. Even if you roast me in the comments below about this stupid mistake, I still appreciate you and I still appreciate your comments. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all next week. God bless.